You talked about the importance of Social Security in this equation also. What goes into figuring out the best time to start collecting Social Security? Should you wait till you're 70, to your full retirement age? What if you're just worried about Social Security running out of money before you get to retire?
Well, it's an important question. I would set aside, if you're over, say, age 60, do not count on big changes to the program between now and when you get your benefits. It seems unlikely that Congress would take action that would cut benefits for people who are that close to getting Social Security. So I would set that one aside. But definitely delaying delivers a really nice payoff if you're able to do it. And of course, a lot of people do need the money right out of the box in retirement. They can't afford to delay. But if you can rely on other sources of income in those early years of retirement, delay Social Security, you can pick up a roughly 8% increase in your eventual benefit for every year that you delay past your full retirement age. So that doesn't mean that you have to wait all the way until age 70, but if you can wait a year or two, that will add to your eventual benefit. And this is particularly important in couples where perhaps you've got one part of the marriage, one part of the couple where that spouse has not had much of an income during his or her career. In that case, enlarging the benefit for the household is the name of the game. So even if you are someone who's been the primary earner and you're perhaps older than your spouse, you still may want to delay in order to enlarge the benefit that your spouse will eventually get if you predecease him or her.
You know, we talk so much, Christine, about saving for retirement, making sure that we're using the right vehicles to save for retirement. But then there's the spending aspect of it and how you find the right balance when you're in retirement of making sure that you're spending what you can. Some people have a scarcity mentality. They don't spend enough. Other people see their big sum of money, that big nest egg, and then they're going to overspend. How do you find the right balance for spending in retirement? How can you plan ahead for that?
It's a really tricky question. The issue of giving yourself permission to spend from a portfolio is particularly acute for people who have been savers and investors throughout their careers. It's really difficult to flip the switch and say, okay, I'm done with saving, now I'm going to start spending. The gold standard would be to work with some sort of financial advisor who is helping you calibrate how much you can safely spend. But the name of the game is to look at your portfolio ideally every year and make some adjustments. So if your portfolio is down, that would generally suggest that you'd want to try to spend less in those years, in a 2022 type year. And then in better years like 2023, 2024 so far, you should actually be able to spend a little bit more. And of course, you should be able to spend a little bit more as you age because your time horizon, your spending time horizon is reduced. So you should be able to give yourself a little bit of a boost as you age. One good starting point when thinking about how much you could reasonably spend would be to look at the required minimum distribution tables that give you an indication of how much you need to take out annually from your tax-deferred accounts. You can use those to kind of get your arms around what is a reasonable withdrawal rate given what my portfolio value is and given what my age is currently.